Hi, this is Melody from Four Sisters Farm, and I thought I would do a little short tutorial today on how we start our seed this time of year to help others out. It's a really cool method. We use 18 count egg cartons that we generously get donated from all our family and friends. And you have not only a great place to keep your seed, but also a cool little drip tray. And then afterwards, we still use the same carton for something else. So let me turn this around. And we start off with a paper towel, and we'll just start using some warm water and saturate it pretty good. And then we put our seed on the towel. We're doing looks like some summer squash here. And after we've got all of our seed on there, make sure it's spread out good. And these seeds will start to sprout, it depends, but usually, 3 or 4 days you'll see little sprouts on them. And depending what it is, then it'll probably be transferred over to soil. And then we'll fold that up good. Make sure it's nice and wet. And so you want to keep your paper towel damp, but you don't want it dripping or sitting in water. And sometimes that's a problem, what surface you put this on. If you put a towel underneath it, it dries it out. And so you want it to stay wet without, being too saturated. And so we use these 18 count egg cartons that we have over here. And so we will lay it across that. And then at the top of it, we want to mark what it is, because later we may not remember, or if we're doing all different kinds of peppers or all different kinds of tomatoes, it's a good way to keep track. So we'll put up at the top. On one side, we'll put up, what kind it is, if it's squash. And then if it was straight neck or crook neck or some kind of particular kind, we would put that over on the other side of what it is. This is summer squash, so we'll write summer up there later. And we just close that down. That helps insulate the seed and keep it nice and warm as well. And then later in these same 18 count cartons, we will actually use the pods in there and plant our seed down in here. We'll fill all this up with dirt. We'll plant the seed down in the little pockets down in there. It's about the right size for seed to start and continue sprouting. And then it's still marked as to what it is. So later we don't have to guess again. All plants kind of look the same. So that's us from Four Sisters Farm. Even if you have a giant garden or a little bit of space, whatever you have, you can start your seed this way and do all your sprouts this way. And usually it's free if you can get people to collect enough egg cartons for you. All right. Thank you guys. Have a great weekend.